Okay. Says live. Let's see what's going on here. Let some people come in here. So far, nobody says anything in the chat. Hey, got you. Yeah, hopefully that sun's not going to be a problem. The sun just started peeking through the trees, blaring down on the camera. I don't think it matters.
Is it not updated?
How do I update it?
It's not updated.
Oh, did you put something in there?
I have a comment.
I do?
Mhm.
Oh, I don't see it.
I know.
So how do you refresh the chat, I wonder? Live chat.
There you go.
There we go. Now
All
it
right.
works. Hey, you're welcome, George. What's going on, George? What else we got? 7.3 garage.
Mhm.
7.3. That's Ford guy, isn't it?
Let's see. What do you got?
Let's see. Mother Trucker is my favorite channel. Lots of trucking news. Yeah, I like Mother Trucker. Yeah, it's I've watched him for a long time. I haven't watched lately, but no, that guy's came a long way. One of the reasons why I liked him is because they got into the apparel printing. Not himself, but I mean they have designs, Mother Trucker hats and shirts and stuff, and he talked a little bit about that, and that's our thing too, printing. So I thought that was cool. Hello from Indiana. What's up, John? I'm getting a few people in here now. Slowly. So last week, what's up? Who go?
Yeah, you might as well do the housekeeping without Rich, right?
Yeah. Actually, Rich, Walmart driver Rich, he was going to be on this week. We actually had a whole thing planned, and I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get to do it, but it's okay. We'll do it later. We were actually going to do like this game show kind of thing where it's trivia about truck driving or Walmart. And we had it all planned out, and he had a family emergency, so he couldn't join me, but hopefully everything turns out okay with him there. All right, we got 9 people in here. So yeah, the title. What is the title? They don't show it to you. Basically, I'm talking about.
Shout out to all the Walmart drivers that share the journey of YouTube.
And I did. I said the shout out to the Walmart drivers that share their journey on YouTube. But I probably should have changed that a little bit. I think shout out to probably a lot of drivers out there that work for all kinds of companies. There's a whole community out here of YouTubers that they drive truck. That's what they do for a living, and some are not so good. Some are really good. Like I got to watch them every day, kind of thing. And some are like me. I'm not as consistent as I should be. But when they do put stuff out, they got my attention 100%. And I don't know. I like the real, like down to earth thing. Where truck drivers, it's not a bunch of hype. It's just telling you, hey, this is what I'm doing today. This is my job. This is how you treat me. This is how I feel about it. And, and then they can still tell a story. I like that. And Birmingham. All right. What's up, Robert? Yeah, some of these I'm not going to recognize. But I'm going to go back to the chat and I'm going to go look them up on YouTube for sure. Mother Trucker, I mean, everybody knows If you haven't seen Mother Trucker, then you're not looking for trucking videos on YouTube because he's going to be the top thing that comes up. But really, what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk about the YouTube community for truck drivers, the ones that are a little more real. Some of them, it's, they're just flaunting all the fancy stuff they're buying and all this, things that don't really have to do with trucking. And I know people like that, like I watch Just Trucking, and I like his channel. He's good. But I mean, a lot of that is, look at my new toys, and, here's the family, which I do like watching the family because, I'm a family guy too. And it's nice to see, a man and a wife and children and a real life going on. I'll give him that. I mean, when he demonstrates that, yeah, you can be a truck driver and have a family. I do it. Lots of people do it, and it's just when or what you put into it. But then what I want to share is some of these people. Let me see if I can work this. I went cheap and I didn't get the software, so I'm using YouTube's thing here. Let me see. I thought I had it ready. Hold on. Give me a moment. Photos. Okay. Okay, here we go. So let me share this with you guys real quick. See if it works. I think that works. Yes, it does. So there's this little fun fact here in which I first heard about this from another guy that's on YouTube and pretty well known. And so I looked it up. And it says in 2024, an estimated 6.8 million men aged 25 to 54 in the U.S. were neither employed nor actively seeking employment. This represents approximately 10.5% of the men in that age range, which, by the way, the age range is basically truck drivers, mostly closer up to the late 30s to early 50s, but still. This is according to All Workspace. Don't know what that is, but I'm guessing they got it right. This number is significantly increased from 1954 when only 2.5% of men in the same age range were not working or looking for work. That's one of the reasons why I like the YouTube community for trucking, because you got a bunch of people out here that they're just not interested in doing jobs, like what we do, where it's a skill. I guess you'd consider it a labor. I mean, we're not exactly laboring. Some of us are, I guess, if you're, flatbed or whatever, but you know what I mean. And so it's always been made out to be not a good thing. And that's just not true. I mean, who's the guy that does dirty jobs? Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe, I mean, I watch a lot of him, and he promotes a lot of like welders and plumbers and people like that. And I know a couple of plumbers and I know what they make. I also know a couple of welders. And there actually is a lot of good money to be made in the trades. And trucking is one of those too, depending on where you work. And so it made me think, let me see if I can work this. It made me think I want to do the same thing. I want to show people that this is not a bad thing. There's no reason not to want to work or be out working when there's lots of jobs. Yeah, you may have to start at the bottom, but some of us, like I work at Walmart, I wouldn't say it's the top, but I mean, it's a pretty good job. And a lot of people I've met along the way, either through emails or through comments, they don't know. They're just like blown away. Like, you make how much working for Walmart? Or, is that what you have to do, to drive a truck? And, they just don't know. And so I think that the YouTube community is something that we should cultivate for trucking. So I'm going to shout out to a couple of people here. And you may know some of these. My friend Crespo, Walmart driver Crespo. He used to be a Prime driver. This is his channel. And again, these aren't big channels. I mean, my channel's up to about 4,500 subscribers. Crespo, he's up to 1.2, but he's got some pretty good content, and he actually does something special for Walmart. He does the over the road. Most Walmart drivers aren't over the road, or regional or local. But over the road meaning like completely across the United States and back and that kind of thing. And he team drives with another guy doing that out of Texas. Actual Walmart driver, not a third party thing. And I'm gonna bring these up so you guys can check these channels out. Um, Walmart Rich or Rich Warren, Walmart driver. I had him on last week, and just a wealth of information. This guy is just totally dropped hammer on like giving details. I mean, I had to laugh. One of his videos, he had what do you have, like penny rolls or something, and he's showing like literally with a little prop trying to show you how you're going to back in at your at your onboarding and this kind of thing. And I'm like, wow, he's like really getting down on this. And so I know a lot of people have appreciated him. Check out his channel. Definitely, he's a good Walmart driver. Better keep up on the chat over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. And he does something special for Walmart. He actually does the Alaska runs, which we service our stores, our grocery side of the stores like Reaper and out of Grandview, Washington. So him and another driver will team drive up to, I think there's like 7 or 8 stores in Alaska. And then they come back. I think it takes them like 6 days or something like that. And then they get their days off. So he does something special. Definitely want to check his channel out. Hello from Sealy. Now, what does that spell? 1100 Taya? Tay? 1100 Tay? And then 7.3 Garage is from 7135 Daytona. All right, we got a few Walmart drivers on here. Huh?
Dayton, Texas.
Oh, Dayton. I don't know why I said Daytona. Cool. So let me go down the list here some more. Get Rich at Walmart. I don't know him. I've never talked to him, but I've watched his channel, and he's got a pretty good channel. I like it. Again, smaller channel, 2.3 thousand subscribers, but there's some good content on here. And yeah, some of it's been entertaining, some of it's just been interesting, but another Walmart driver that's out here, part of the community. And by the way, my wife and I were looking at like people name their communities and this kind of thing, and we were thinking of all these silly names. And I thought, well, what do we call the Walmart YouTubers? And what did I say?
Well, they're just the trucking tubers.
Right. Well, there's trucking tubers.
Yeah. Trucker tube is what you're
trucker
saying.
tubing or trucker tube.
Yeah.
Trucker tube or trucker tubers, if I was referring to everybody. And it's goofy, but I thought it was cool. I think I'm going to start referring to all the guys out here as the trucker tubers. So here's this guy, Nate. Again, haven't met him. I think I've commented on his channel. And is this stuff coming up? It is. So this guy, Nate, he's got a different angle on it. He's, I guess from where he lives, he's really slow when he talks. But it's engaging. I like listening to what he has to say. I like his down to earthness, I guess, if that's a word. Again, small channel, 2.9 thousand. And I'm noticing that's the theme with the Walmart YouTubers. Nobody's really, I don't think anybody's really above 10,000 at this point, unless I don't know about them. So there's a channel you might go check out. Okay, so Raymond Gibbs, he is currently not a Walmart driver, but he was a Walmart driver, and I talked to him quite a bit. I sold him a hoodie because, we sell the hoodies and the shirts, and we ended up talking on Messenger. Sorry, my voice is getting a little raspy. And cool guy. And I forget what the deal was, but basically he had to quit Walmart and go to another place. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, he's got a good channel. I liked his channel when he was doing the Walmart stuff, and I like his channel now. He was hauling fuel. I haven't watched in a while, but he does a lot of live content. Again, small channel, 3.4. See what else is here. Right Lane Trucking in Sacramento. So this guy, he mostly does shorts. I mean, he does videos, but he's done a lot of shorts. He's a funny guy. He acts kind of goofy. He's funny. I've only met him once, but I mean, we just passed in the halls and just said, hey. I think we might have mentioned something about YouTube. I don't know. I'm not sure, but kind of cool. He has a drone. I think a lot of times he'll fly his drone up above when he's backing in or a lot of different things. So kind of a unique view there too. The helpful trucker, not a Walmart driver, owner operator actually. And I talked to this guy a lot. Now he's got a lot of subscribers. He's almost 100,000, 94,000. I've liked all his content, down to earth. I know a lot of it he'll devote to the owner operators because he is an owner operator, but there's been a lot of good stuff in here. I would recommend, people watch this. It says he live streams every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I probably should be checking that out. Look over here. What's up, Don? Hey, what's up, Leon? 6037. Yep. My second home. Hermiston, Oregon. What's up, Daniel? Seen him a few times. Oh, you're talking about the guy from Sacramento? Yeah. So, yeah, the helpful trucker. I like him. He was actually going to do a book. And was it a book? Can't remember. I think it was a book. And then he wanted me and some other people to be part of it. I don't know what happened with it. I haven't talked to him, but I mean, he's on top of the trucking thing and wants to promote it. I am Anthony TV. He does food service, and he's got a pretty good following, 28,000. And you can definitely tell he does food service. He looks like he's in good shape. He's got a level head. He's a smart guy. He does a lot of just talking, and it's engaging to me. He's got a pretty good channel. I don't think I can do what he can do, not unless I lost some weight and got in shape. But, he talks a lot about, what he does, the food service, basically loading and unloading trucks all day. And so, let me see here. What was I going to show you next here? No. Yeah, let me show you this. So, this dash cam, sorry, I'm going to shift gears on you now. Speaking of building up the community, this dash cam here is something that I was given through Viopo. I think that's how you say it. To review it. And it's a 2K dash cam. It's got 3 different cameras. It's a 3-channel. So you got a forward facing, a rear facing, which doesn't do trucking much good, and then an interior one where it shows you. And so this is a video I'm going to be doing here really soon, probably in the next week or two, and reviewing this camera. And one of the things I like to do to try to get the channel going is I'm going to give it away to one of you guys. It's right now on Amazon, it's a $269 value. I have the 4K version of this camera, and I love it. I think it's great. I think it would be really smart to have a dash cam. As most of you know that are in trucking, it's so easy to get yourself in a lot of trouble, and you may not even be doing anything wrong. Just for the fact that somebody runs into you or you run into somebody, dash cam will, I'm pretty sure it'll save your ass. Either that or it'll get you in trouble. You might want to hide it then, but I don't know. But so the 4K one I have, it's great. I love it. I wouldn't drive anywhere without one. When they have me use somebody else's truck, like I used a day cab the other day, and I thought about grabbing mine and putting it on the dash, but I didn't have time, and I just hated the thought of driving around without it. But yeah, so I'm going to do a review on this. I'm going to give it away, and So I'll just give you a heads up on it now. My email, if you send an email to me saying that you want to enter to win this, I'll collect everybody, I'll collect all your names and all that. And then I'll end up announcing it here. I don't know when, probably within a couple of weeks after the review, probably something like that. I was going to make it to where if you would join my channel, which is to join the membership. But apparently they say you can't do that. You can't use that and like have sweepstakes or giveaways or whatever. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just email me, say, drop me a quick line, enter me into the dash cam drawing. And then after I do the review, I'll announce who wins it and then I'll send it out to you. And so brand new. And I've already got one, so I don't mind giving it away. And I'm going to start doing that a lot more, actually. Now that my channel's gotten up to almost 5,000, I get a lot of offers from these different companies to try out their thing. And there's a few things that are pretty cool. A lot of stuff's not very cool at all, so I just ignore those. But I plan on giving away probably most everything. I have a light coming.
Cool light.
Yeah, pretty cool light. Do you remember what it's called?
Olight.
Olight?
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's like $120 light, like a flashlight. It's like a flat flashlight. It's got all this laser and UV and all kinds of stuff on it. I'm going to review that. I'll end up probably giving that away. Who knows? So I'm going to try to get this going. If you guys are into it, then we'll do that. Just send me an email saying you want to be in this drawing here. And then we'll see what the turnout's like. We'll catch up here. I'm all caught up. All right. Anyway, this isn't going to be a long live stream because I volunteer like an idiot to work extra tomorrow, and I got to go to bed here pretty soon. But I just felt like I really needed to get out here and mention people in the community. They've been good to me, and
there's been some negativity in the trucking community.
Yes, there has. I've seen a lot of negativity in the trucking community, and I just want to put something positive out here. And I don't look at it as a competition with these other guys. I think that we should all be in on it together. Put awareness out there for, like what I said in the beginning, so many people, they're not working. They're not looking for work. And there's plenty of good jobs. I mean, we have been like frantically hiring for the last, I don't even know how many years now. What's it been? 5-6 years now. It's starting to wind down, but there's jobs, and they're good jobs. Better to volunteer instead of be volunteered. Yeah, volunteer. Oh my God. Yeah, that's true. Now, the reason I say I was stupid for volunteering is because today, tomorrow, and I think the next day is a nationwide DOT check, they call it. Basically, they're going to be looking at logbooks, which is nothing for us because we do electronic logbooks, and tires are going to be the focus. And so I guarantee you I will be triple checking my tires tomorrow, well, the next 3 days. Probably wasn't very smart. PTO. Yeah, I love PTO, but you got to work to earn that. So I'm going to work these extra 3 days. Anyway, now's the time to work. I mean, I've talked about this. In winter, I try to take all of January off, a good portion of February. I've done both months before. As long as you're not off more than 56 days, I think it is, they can't take your spot from you or your truck. So I've done all of January and pretty much all of February and just saving up on PTO. And the reason why, it's not because I'm afraid of winter. I mean, I've put on chains for decades now. I'm the first one to jump into the snow and go drive, but it's not that. It's you just don't make as much money. The roads are slower, they're closed. There's more chances to get an accident. It just digs on you on the money you make. And so me working extra now's the time. It's sunny. It's beautiful weather. The roads are clear, although I've seen a few accidents this last week. But this is the time to make money. This is the time to travel. So if you're going to make money, went to Bentonville for the Walmart rodeo. Cool. I went to Bentonville as a Walmart driver for the first time here a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. For the annual driver meeting. That is an experience everybody should have. Unbelievable what they got going on out there. I mean, they basically built their own little city within a city. Um, just massive buildings that are all brand new, all kinds of facilities. Just, it was awesome. I had a good time. That was an experience for sure. You want to be on the chain crew for next winter? I'll let you do that. Yeah, I thought about it too.
Wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't be bad, but my main thing is I don't want to get ran over. Putting chains on, you're always running a risk of, getting ran over or ran into, but I just figure I'd be upping my chances. I think those guys have a lot of fun though. Every time they came by when I was up on the hill, it was just great conversation, just hanging out and talking for a while. Of course, I never let them put my chains on because I didn't want anybody to see somebody else was putting chains on for me.
Hmm? Got another comment.
Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Finally got over 30 months experience. 2 months to go. And the DC nearest me, of course, hasn't posted a job in the past 2 months. Yeah. What's up, Hector? No, and that's what's happening. A lot of people, same thing. Matter of fact, it was two different people here in the last 2 weeks that were telling me that, they finally qualified. And then, like, literally, their DC wasn't looking for anybody within a week of them qualifying. All I can say is hang in there. Oh, you got hooked into it to do the chain training? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they want to get people to do that. Yeah. Well, one of the reasons why I didn't want to do chaining also is because I don't work full time. I work 5 on, 5 off, so I don't know if they might want someone to work full time. So I'm still sharing my screen, aren't I? Sorry about that. I'll just put that down there. All right. So anyway, like I said, this isn't going to be a long one. I got to get ready for work tomorrow, but I just mainly wanted to come in here. I wanted to do a shout out to these drivers. Yeah, if you guys know, people you like, put it in the comments. People are going to see that after this live is over. Go check out these guys' channel if you don't already know about them. And also, I wanted to announce this. I'd really like to see if there's interest in kind of getting a community going. And I'm hoping that the giveaways will help bring people in and just be part of the community, try to get this thing built up. And I really appreciate it. As far as what did I say about the membership? Oh, the membership. You have no requirements to be part of the membership to join the channel. But I am asking that, if you might check it out and think about it. I would have given it away free, but YouTube, if you make a membership, you have to charge something. And so I charge the minimum 99 cents a month. And so I'm going to be doing at least one live. I'm only going to commit to one live right now per month. They'll just be for the people in the membership. And I'm hoping to build it up to more and probably have some special content in there. What I eventually would like to do, no promises, but what I eventually would like to do is a lot of these new drivers, they're talking about, they want, why don't you show us pre-trips? Why don't you show us, whatever it takes to get hired, like show us those skills or whatever. And I've kind of resisted on that. And I thought maybe I should do that. But instead of spreading it throughout the whole channel, like put a lot of that in the community. And then for people that are already working at Walmart that would be part of the community, probably some special content. I've got a few ideas, but I haven't got anything nailed down just yet. But I don't know. I just want to see if anybody's interested. I mean, if they're not, then I'll just keep on what I'm doing. But just trying it out. I thought I'd announce it here, see what you guys think. 99 cents is not a lot of money. It's a lot less than a cup of coffee per month, so it's not too much of an ask. Greetings from how do you say that?
Claiborne?
Claiborne, yeah, Texas. Oh, good. Well, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and probably cut it short. Sorry to make it so short. I don't know how long we've been on, but I will be back on with the video here probably the next couple of days. And truthfully, I'm gonna try to do it live like every week if I can. Try. So don't hold it against me, but hopefully we'll have Rich on here in the next week or two. I haven't heard from him, so I don't know what's going on with that family situation he's dealing with. But we're gonna do some fun stuff. Rich and I have some great ideas. So I appreciate all you guys coming. Thanks for watching my live, and I will catch you guys next time.